about to record, and then I got a cough. Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. The SMDC had its Dragonfly class heavy fighter. What they were missing was a dedicated heavy bomber. They have resolved that issue. You see the Dragonfly here? With its 2 scatter cannons. It's those are cannons. 4 Gatling guns, 4 light cannons, 2 scatter cannons, and 2 of those things with a couple of rocket launchers. Well, you got this thing. It has 4 Gatling cannons. It has 10 of these big cannons. It has 2 88mm. It has a set of 6 Anaconda class rocket launchers which fire their rockets rapidly. It has 2 of these Ravagers, and on the back a 60mm dual plasma turret. Yeah, it's quite good. It is quite good. As you can see, there are 2 cockpits. One is designed to operate the turret, one is designed to operate the craft. However, you can switch between them in case somebody wants to take a rest. Oh, I forgot. These 2 rocket launchers are there as well, hiding underneath the Anacondas. The Anacondas were kind of just strapped on, so you can take those off. Now, this thing has a remote block, in case you want to, hiding underneath. The Dragonfly does, but it's not so concealed. This one blends in much better. This craft is a very strong vessel. Really, really good at what it does. I'm gonna take out for a little spin. Only 110,000 kilograms, which is surprising. Obviously, highly maneuverable, going the SMDC's track record, so bear that in mind. And good luck operating a turret like that. It's 4 Gatling guns, not too great, but they will hurt. It's 10 cannons, though. Yeah. These things are gonna leave a mark. Now, the Ravagers, as you can see, those are your long-range weapons. These are stealth Ravagers. I might switch out for the other ones. Those are your 88s. Good old guys. And your reloadable rocket launchers here. I might switch out the Ravagers for the non-stealth later. And these things, well, the Anacondas, as you can see, are good for doing a lot of damage to a short area. Like this. Except for they take... you shouldn't really reload them so far. Actually, the stealth ones might work, just in case you need stealth. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. Imagine the damage this thing would do. Boom! And of course you can go into this and control the turret. Just make sure you don't shoot your own vessel. Yeah, no. So that actually, the one shot did shoot my own turret. So you gotta be very careful. But it works. You see the patterns there. Boom! That would hurt. Oh yeah, the anacondas. Dun 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 dun. Ravagers. And these things. Dun 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 dun. And of course, the big ones. Which are awesome. And I am lagging for some reason. The anaconda heavies are meant not really for long range, but just to do a ton of damage. So you go in with your Ravagers first, hit them hard, use your anacondas at close range, and use your your reloadable rockets and your cannons only when needed. And if you have two operators, you can fire multiple different weapon systems. Just make sure one guy's flying, not trying to counter each other. So, yeah. Some full landing gears, camera in the back with an antenna. And that is a good turret. You can leave an auto mode or you can leave it not. Two connectors on this thing, one on the top, one on the bottom. It does require a large service station. I'm not even sure if it can fit inside there. It probably can not because it's a little wide. Try. Oh, it can. Huh. That's something. There's not a lot of room to spare, but there's some. Now the Dragonfly is way too wide. But the reason for that was extra maneuverability of thrusters. And then throw on a couple of Gatling guns and the antennas at the end, so it's more for comms as well. It's also incredibly fast. And if you notice, the Mantis weighs a heck of a lot less. This thing's 136,000 kilos, while that thing is only 110,000. And yep, I hit. And so you can see exactly how far this goes over, completely over the side of the hangar, on both sides. That's the problem with Dragonfly. The Mantis doesn't have that problem. So the Mantis is good at what it does. There's that little crow. What's that? Oh, the tug. That's one of the tugs. Black spot. Oops. Yeah, weapons test, so. Now, the reverse on this isn't too great. As you can see, sideways isn't the best to either side. Going down isn't terrible, it's just not good. Going up is also low. Going forward is faster, but as you can tell, it's nowhere near as maneuverable as something like the Dragonfly or the Crow. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be a heavy fighter, a heavy bomber, excuse me. It's meant to go forward and blow stuff up. The Mantis, for the SMDC, heavy bomber. You can use it as a scout if you take off a lot of weapons and add in some comms and sensors. Leave the turret, just for the heck of it. Really, you should leave the turret and these two cannons, those two Gatling cannons, and the rocket launchers. Everything else you can take off if you want it to be recon mode. And in case you are wondering, hidden better this time, because on this thing, you can notice on the, I think you can see it. Yep, there, right here is a jump drive. There's one on the other side. Two jump drives on this, yes, but they're quite exposed. This one does have jump drive. There's the beacon. This thing's jump drive is a bit more hidden, more in the heart. There's some conveyors, a large cargo container. But the jump drive's right there. When you go forward, yeah, there's the connectors there. And there's a large reactor hiding in here as well. Large reactor under there, jump drive under there. There it is. And connectors in the middle. Mantis. Catch you later. Putting this on Steam.